Every time you go to someone, they feel like they could run around, they could just twist you up, tie you up all out.
When you say clone you, what do you mean?
They're not coming straight, they're not coming serious. And I had this conversation with a male artist before, right? They said females have it easier to bust. I don't think so. Why? Because if I'm a man and use my brethren and use a producer, you will say, so they're real talented. I feel I could put him in the studio. Bust something on this track or whatever. And he might happen to really be talented and happen to bust. But me here now, most times if I happen to meet a producer or if I meet someone or whatever, apart from watching me as Bravo and them niece or whatever, they tend to feel as though they could take advantage of you, they could run you wrong, you don't have to pay no mind and stuff like that. So what I was saying though, coming back as I lost my train of thought, because it's just so much that I want to say. But the conversation I was having with the artists, females, when you have a producer here now, is it that he want to, as we say, is it that he want to brush you?
It is brush.
Is it that he wants to have sexual intercourse, right? Or he wants to do the most with you before he assists you in whatever way. Now, assisting somebody doesn't mean finances. It could just be you calling and saying, hey, I have a sister, she could well sing. I really think that, I see her working and I see her paying in the work. Let me give her that strength.
I tolerate men.
We live in a risky world,
Yeah.
That's what I can say. And, we explore.
Men should always spend on a woman.
Appreciation is a big man.
Welcome back, or welcome to another episode of the Perspectives podcast in Trinidad. My time is winding down here, unfortunately. Trinidad. Wow, what a trip I've had so far. And this guest is not last. It is not least. We're here with a queen who goes by the signature AB. Queen AB.
Yes, Queen AB.
How are you?
I'm blessed. Thanks for having me.
Blessed and highly favored.
Highly favored and flavored.
Highly flavored. Are your phone, Augusta?
No, it's not mine. Probably yours.
On a chat message me now. Anyway. We'll pause for a cause. Hi there. Need a ride? We've got you covered. With SKN Cabs, booking a ride takes 3 easy steps. I'm not that type of ride there. Come on now. Enter your pickup and drop off location. Choose your payment method. Get connected to a driver. You're on your way to your destination. If you're an Apple user, download SKN Cabs in the Apple Store. And if you're an Android user, unfortunately the app is still private, so you'd have to send your email to our WhatsApp. And also, remember to follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates, promotion, and maybe a few surprises along the way. So what are you waiting for? Download SKN Cabs now and follow us on Instagram. SKN Cabs. Transportation made easy. Yeah, so who are you, Queen AB?
Okay, so Queen AB is a mother.
You got the mic far.
Oh, sorry. Right, so Queen AB is a mother first. Mm-hmm. Right, after that, she's a businesswoman. She is a multi-talented, driven to just be successful, Mm-hmm. I'm very hardworking. And that's about it for now.
What's your idea of success? Because you say you're driven to be very successful.
All right. And for me right now, what I would say is just to be financially stable, being able to, experience the finer things in life that probably, we dream about enjoying. But if we are not able to do so, and we have kids, we wouldn't want them to enjoy the things that we didn't get to enjoy as kids. Mm-hmm. So being successful is just being able to provide and do the stuff that probably I never got as a child.
Now, as a child, where are you from? In
I'm from
Trinidad?
Santa Cruz, Upper Santa Cruz Valley.
That sounds like a nice neighborhood, man.
It is more or less. I feel like more like a family. So it is a nice community, and then I was born and raised there, so that's why I probably feel that way.
Uptown girl.
Uptown?
Yeah. Is Santa Cruz like a high society kind of neighborhood?
It mixed up. I mean, they have the on and off switch. When it's time to be the uptown, they do the uptown. When it's time to
Ghetto.
yeah. We had our style too.
Yeah.
But classy.
Classy. Uptown you come from, man. You're uptown girl. Uptown you come from. Accept the fact that uptown you come from. People leave it in the comment section.
No.
She try to trick me. Like say she not come from uptown Trinidad.
I wouldn't say uptown. Why you say uptown?
Because Santa Cruz sound like an uptown community.
It varies on where. It's mixed up.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you don't come from the uptown side, you come from the ghetto side.
Yeah.
So what was life like for you growing up?
Life was a bit rough for me growing up. Why I would say that is because, my mom and dad separated when I was some months. And then, that is be problems between the parents and, so it was a bit hectic. A lot of emotions, but it's something that is in the past now and moving on now, so.
When you say emotions, what kind of emotions?
Mixed emotions, because at a point in time, my mom, she wasn't there. She went out to work on the cruise ship. So, I was with back and forth by my grandmom and then by my dad, So it wasn't a stable foundation. But, she really tried still to, keep that foundation, and that's why I said I was by my grandmother at a point in time.
No, at your grandmother, what was the different dynamic? Because you don't know, mommy probably be this amount of strict, but granny probably, or was it the opposite?
Granny had her times. She had her days, but she will always just be granny. And how grandparents tend to be, they will give you that leeway, as we say. But growing up with her, it wasn't bad. And as a child too, I think at that age I was rebelling too as well. Not having mom there, not having that understanding at the time that she has to go out there and do what she has to do, in order to take care of me. So, that's what I was saying, like I said, like a roller coaster of emotions as a child, because you're looking for mommy. At times when things don't go your way, you're looking for mommy still, If granny probably mightn't give him away at the time. But that's just about it. I learned how to deal with it. And
how did you deal with that though?
Throw tantrums. I throw tantrums until, and until I would say age brought reasons and wisdom. But at that time, how I used to deal with it? Oh, right. I used to go watch her pictures and have her pictures next to me. And that would kind of soothe me. So it's bringing back that memory. So every little time, if I have to take out a picture and mommy isn't there, obviously, because she's on ship, I will have her picture with me everywhere. To take out a picture and rocking mommy here. So.
Right. Now, high school, what were you aspiring to do? Like what career path were you aspiring for?
Music. I always had that love and passion for music. So apart from that though, I'm a business person. I'm a business head. So I used to do nails, go in the bathroom and do girls' nails. I wasn't into the makeup and stuff like that as yet, but at that time I was into nails in school.
And
So,
after high school, what career path did you take?
after high school, I started working. What I started to do after? Yeah, I started to do those little jobs like Price Mart and these kind of places. I started,
Cashier and so.
yeah, doing those type of stuff. Even in the food department. Yeah, I worked there. After that was Pennywise.
So basically, you were bouncing around from little
Yes.
jobs to jobs. So where did you find stability ultimately? Like what career path or where did things find stability for you?
Well, where I'm at right now, which is doing like body contouring, makeup, well, non-invasive procedures, eyelash, those things. So I'm more into like the beauty industry, apart from doing music.
And at what point did you get a kid? Because as you mentioned that you have a child.
Yes. When I was 19, I had my son. Yeah, so that's when I came out of school about a year after. A year or two. About 2 years after I had my son.
But how did that change things for you, like as it relates to your life now? Because it's one thing to have plans, but when a 19-year-old gets a child, things change.
Yeah.
And you're the mother also, so you don't have no option as it relates to the child. Like you have to deal with the child. So even if the father not there, you have to be there. Is it? How did you deal with that? Or how did things change for you as a mother?
Well, a lot has changed. A lot. Okay, so I mean, my thing is a child didn't ask to come here. I had fun and he's here now. So things changed. It slowed me down a bit. But I'm a person, as I say, I am driven to be successful and to have that stability. So with having him, I was more focused than ever. I was more determined to get stuff done and not just be making unnecessary moves. Try to make more calculated moves. Having him is a blessing because it really directed me to a more serious path. Not studying to go to each and every event, but ensuring that he is well taken care of and I'm here with him and could be able to spend certain time with him. But now it's a difference. And he's older, so he could get stuff done for himself. So now I'm able to, come out and push even harder to achieve, my goals and whatnot.
So you said you always had interest in music. How did you find music? Like, how did you discover your talent for music?
Well, since I know myself, I'm singing. My mom, she used to put me in like blockos. I used to sing in blockos, pageants, funerals, etc. But how I discovered the level, ever since I know myself, I've been singing. Right? Professionally though. Since 2019, I started doing music professionally since 2019, and that's recording.
Yeah. What was your introduction to professional recording now? Like, how did you get into professional recording?
Okay, so I was working a makeup company at the time, and I ended up seeing someone who is familiar with everything that happens in the industry. And I was like, I want to sing, I want to do music, how to, get myself out there. And he was like, do you have a catalog? Do you have anything? I was like, no, I don't have anything. He said, you can't go to anyone and just tell them that you want to be a singer or you could sing and you don't have anything to show. And I would have reached out to my cousin and he sent a rhythm, and that's where I wrote my first soca.
And what
that is
soca
not
was
released.
that? Oh, it was
No,
not
I ain't released it
released.
yet. Up to now.
Why? Why though?
Because I believe then till now I have grown. Yeah, a lot has changed with my
so
focus.
what about then? Like, why not release it then? Because you wouldn't, like that's your first song.
Because you're right.
So why not release it?
A collaboration came that was more I would say everything for the collaboration. It was like everything was there. Video, the production, everything was well off. So we was able to do the collaboration and put it out faster than my soca.
Mm-hmm.
So because of the person's connections who I collaborated with. So that is why
Who was that?
That's Craig is a Jamaican singer, a Jamaican artist.
Oh, okay. And how is it now working for somebody on that working with somebody on that level? Because Craig is more established as it relates to the music.
Yeah, so I mean, it was an eye opener. It was a learning experience,
Mm.
and it was exciting. It really was. It was a really nice experience to start off with. I mean, it's a bit raw and raunchy, but it's dancehall.
Mm.
So
No, your first song was soca. Secondly, you get a chance to collaborate in dancehall. Why not choose one genre to focus on and really channel your energy into that?
my good question. Reason for me doing the dancehall. Repeat that again.
Like, why not channel your energy into one genre instead of bouncing around? My reason is, I realize with the female artists, more than the males in Trinidad, they would mix. Some of them, like at one point, some point in time, they might do hip hop, they might do dancehall, they might do soca, they might do calypso. Like, it's a mixture of everything. Whereas the males now would stick to one genre. So it's either you're a soca artist or you're a dancehall artist. So, and my thing is, if I have an artist, if I have an input, I would encourage an artist to pick one that they focus solely on and build a fan base out of that. Then you can always mix and dip and double. But when you're picking like on the rise, people need a sound to identify with from you. Is it so? Why would an artist now trying everything, or is it that you're searching for your sound?
That is it. The thing is, I would say at the start I had no knowledge, none whatsoever, and I didn't have proper guidance. You know, I was looking for that guidance and looking to see, okay, is this my song? Is this my style? So at that time I was still trying out. Right now, I am doing dancehall, but I still don't want to tie myself to just dancehall. I believe I could do soca, I could do hip hop, I could do what I feel like doing. Right now, as I say, I understand your point, and sticking with something right now is what I'm doing, which is the dancehall. But anytime an opportunity arises, I am going for it.
Yeah, by no means necessary am I encouraging you to suppress yourself or limit yourself, because I feel like there is where people get the point misconstrued. Like, to choose a genre to focus on is not a bad thing. 99.9. I would say every superstar I know, they have a genre that they start with, or that their core fan base is. You see me? So like, if you look on Chris Brown, he has always been an R&B artist, but him dip and dabble in other genres. Drake is a hip hop artist, but him dip and dabble in everything.
Okay.
He dig me and said, our dancehall artists, them dip and them do collaborations and so on with other genres, but you can identify them, like their core fan base that them are tour to is Jamaican diaspora and people who love Jamaican culture. You dig what I'm saying? So you need that foundation, like that base for you to stand on. Whether it be soca, whether it be calypso, whether it be dancehall, that's for you to choose as an artist. I'm not saying to limit yourself to anything, but like, find a sound then. Find an identity first. And then you can depend on everything. Because you need something for people to identify with.
Yeah, I agree. But the thing is, when you don't have the proper guidance, then you will just be spinning, looking for that guidance.
Right.
At this point, I believe that I've learned so much that I understand now how to word it. I understand the do's and the don'ts as of right now. And as you say, I need to stick with something. And as I also said before, that's what I'm doing. Sticking with the dance.
Burn. You said the burns. What kind of burn? Like, what are some of the challenges you face coming up, like, on this journey? I mean, you're not up yet. Like, I would like to think you're still on that journey. So, what are some of those challenges you've been facing?
Well, one of the main things, people see you and think that because of probably your name or who you're related to, that, they could clone you or
so
take
who you're
advantage.
Related to?
Like the Bravos.
Oh, the cricketer.
The cricketers, right?
Oh, so you're of royalty. You're of Trinidad royalty.
So yeah, that's what has been happening. Every time you go to someone, they feel like they could run around, they could just twist you up, tie you up all out.
When you say clone you, what do you mean?
They're not coming straight, they're not coming serious. And I had this conversation with a male artist before, right? They said females have it easier to bust. I don't think so. Why? Because if I'm a man and use my virgin and use a producer, you will say, so they're real talented. I feel I could put him in the studio, bust something on this track or whatever. And he might happen to really be talented and happen to bust. But me here now, most times if I happen to meet a producer or if I meet someone or whatever, apart from watching me as Bravo and them niece or whatever, they tend to feel as though they could take advantage of you, they could run you wrong, you don't have to pay no mind and stuff like that. So what I was saying though, coming back as I lost my train of thought, because there's just so much that I want to say. But the conversation I was having with the artists, females, when you have a producer here now, is it that he want to, as we say, is it that he want to brush you?
It is brush.
Is it that he wants to have sexual intercourse, right? Or he wants to do the most with you before he assists you in whatever way. Now, assisting somebody doesn't mean finances. It could just be you calling and saying, hey, I have a sister and she could well sing. I really think that, I see her working and I see her paying in the work. Let me give her that strength. Most times, you will see a virgin giving a virgin a strength. A sister, she have to give the strength before she get the strength.
Click your legs, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, just hold your legs when you say that one day, boy. I say, well, I mean, I might laugh about it and run jokes about it and freak about it, but a serious thing, a serious thing in the industry for females. It's definitely harder. It's definitely harder. Is it? And even when we represent St. Kitts Nevis, you hear the cries of females. Like it's difficult. I can't tell you we have 3 relevant female artists in the business right now. Because it seems so rough. I don't know what's the issue, but it's a universal issue. You go to Jamaica, you hear the ladies talk about it. And maybe because everything is so male dominated, we need some more female producers.
I find what I need to do is just allow the artists on there to really come out. Give them that space. Why we fighting? Why we trying to block each other? Some of us, like, you see in the efforts and everything, and they will still like try to close it as tight as possible, but could never.
So you don't feel like you get some kind of nepotism given the fact that you're a Bravo?
Yeah.
Well, you give and take then.
It's a give and take world. And that is just life.
So now, what is your most reputable work to date?
Give it to you. Queen Abby, give it to you.
Give me a piece of that.
Give it to you all, how, but you don't know what this is all about. I got so much time to tell you how I feel.
You want to give it to me all how?
And I say, first time in a while, I fell in love and depend on you. Wow. Tell me why You think I'm a beast, said I'm blue. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Yeah, give me it. So I can't tell you why. I mean, you're asking me a question that we have a beautiful voice, though.
Oh, thank you.
Feel you're definitely talented.
Thank
you know, definitely I can hear talent in your voice. You seem a bit passionate about the music thing, but you seem to have this refined type of vibe to you, like a little uptown energy.
I tell you, somewhat, you know, real, somewhat.
Mm.
But even if I'm uptown, I'm in time and place.
Mm. So what's the time and place?
To keep it real cool, real mellow.
Find that you're looking at me a kind of little. Yeah. I interview an artist yesterday named Crystal. He's against the Red Woman, you know. Crystal.
Yeah, against Red Woman.
Yeah.
That's a lie. Study Crystal.
Oh, Crystal like you?
No, I did not say.
Oh, I love Red Woman, you know. I can catch a fire for you, brown, you know.
No, I did not say that, eh? Be careful.
So, Red Woman wicked for true?
A little bit. I will say, well, for me, I am good trouble. Good trouble.
Explain the good trouble side.
Like, it might be a little risky, but it's
risky in terms of what? Like, if we do something, I might have burned tomorrow morning, like, or what?
When you do the song, risky, yeah, your body risky.
Oh, good risky.
Good risky.
Trapped in the glue answer.
Pardon?
Trapped in the glue answer.
What's your problem?
I find that you like me. You like me. You're attracted to me.
You have a nice personality. Good energy.
It's good energy, man. You're very beautiful also. But I leave that conversation off camera, you know.
Oh, you finished drinking rum so fast? Yeah. Drinking long fast? Okay, I'm gonna take my time.
Well, I do an interview with somebody in St. Kitts, struggle, you know, big up struggle. Condolences, my G. But struggle says it's very risky playing with me, you know. Play with things are safe, you know. You don't play them kind of jokes with me, you know.
Alright. That's serious. Maybe keep it uptown. Keep it real uptown.
See, you pull down your clothes so when you say keep it uptown.
Yeah, uptown.
You had to try show me something.
Not just the mic on the mic, you know. That's one that.
Say, well, earlier you were telling me you're a model. How did you get into modeling?
Model?
Oh, you're not a model.
I'm a mother.
Oh, a mother! But it's a model.
But I mean, modeling should come natural, so.
Yeah. So you say you have dipped and dabbled in soca also.
Yeah.
Is it that carnival season will come again? Will you be producing soca for the carnival season?
Yeah, we can see what going on, yeah. Yeah, and actually, I don't think I told you, but I started off with soca.
Yeah, you tell me that, man.
Right.
You tell me your first song that was not released.
Right.
Is a soca song.
Right.
And then you get into the crack.
Right.
I'm listening. I'm a good listener.
That's great.
Yeah, despite the antics, I'm very much listening. I'm in tune, you know, very in tune. So, do you have a man in your life at this point in time?
I don't have a man and I don't have a manager.
Explain that one day. Don't kind of fly over my head. Explain that one day.
No, I just tried to hit a little cartel flow now. You know, he just come in real nice and thing and had this rhyming, whatever. But, like, you ain't catch it.
No, man, catch it.
Alright, well,
you don't have a man?
And I don't have a manager.
What that mean?
Well, I don't have a sugar daddy. I don't have nothing like that.
So what when you want the little sort out?
You know about the flowers? It have the hibiscus. It have the rose. Oh Lord, Father God.
See your bedroom always full of batteries. Like a weed eater. If you walk past your house at night time, like your bedroom, you
I tell you, you're in real trouble, you know. How you can ask me that?
No, we talk about flowers and rose. And then me ask about weed eater because remember, you know, weed eater is like you have battery powered weed eaters where you just use in the garden because remember the rose is normally in the garden. So you have to keep the garden clean, you know, you have to do the landscaping, maintain the flowers, you know, water the rose and so on, you know. Remember rose have spikes on it, you know. You know, rose always have thorns on it. Like,
I'm not too familiar with that part. Anything that choking, not making sense. You know? You gotta take your time.
Be gentle with it.
Gentle.
You like it gentle. Very cutesy.
Oh gosh. I like you. I like your vibe. You's trouble.
I like you too.
Good trouble.
I like you too. Everything about you. How do I do some things to you, you see?
Pardon?
How do I do some things to you? Some...
Where do you come from?
So when you're looking for a man now, seeing that you don't have no man, when thinking about getting a man, what are you looking for in a man?
I'm looking for someone. Actually, I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
But if somebody was to actually get your attention, what kind of qualities they would have to display?
I mean, you know, you have to be loving, respectful. You know, you have to be very hardworking. Be able to, you know, prioritize me as much as whatever it is that you have going on. And yeah, just make sure that you're able to do what a man is required to do.
And what is a man required to do?
Be a man.
What is being a man?
You don't know what is
everybody's
being a
definition
man?
of that
All
is
right.
different. You know?
Being a man for me is basically being in places or being, how to put it across? Being a man. Take a drink. You see, your questions is too. No, but I find a man supposed to be, he's supposed to be there. He's supposed to be ready for me. You know, even if I'm not needy, but I find that you're supposed to just bring on the soft girl era. You know, apart from that, I need a man to be serious about me, about his businesses, about everything. So, you know, it kind of varies.
If you believe in a man taking care of the bills, all bills, or do you believe in splitting the bills?
I believe in splitting, right? It's not a one-man thing, right? And even if he is unable and I have, it's not a problem to, you know, do it this month. Yeah, so understanding and all too is where, you know, I find the relationship supposed to be tucked there. Understanding is very important.
How important is sex?
How?
Important is sex when looking for a man. Or as it relates to a relationship, how important is sex for you in a relationship?
It's important, but important, but I just find it's not it's not an everyday thing. It's not an everyday thing. You can't want to brush every day.
Here's where we have a problem.
But what is the issue?
I mean, not every day, but all regular.
You know what? Let me be real. One day, if it's steaming up, we real steamy, it have no number. It being counting. We have enough time. For the week, if it is you're very busy like myself, right? I mean, you will be tired, I will be tired. We have to have that understanding. But if it is we have enough time, it doesn't have no numbers to that. We have enough time.
No, but I mean, like, all regular. For you, because it's not every day, all regular then. 3 times a week, 1 time a week, 2 times a week.
I don't want to put a number to it, man. Because when I put a number to that, that's it. You're going to say, I say 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 2 times. It all depends on the vibe.
So what's the average?
If it's steaming up again, it could be about for the week. About 10 to 11. If it's steaming up, about 10 to 11.
What about the average week? A regular week?
Being real. Like about 4 times? 5 times?
It's not a bad week. I mean, 4 times.
Yeah. Because I mean, you won't need that time to rest or wash. It's not running away.
4 times.
I don't understand.
You've been cheated on, right?
If I've been
Cheated on.
But I guess.
You've been harmed.
I guess.
I see where the issue is.
No, but most people.
See where the issue is.
What's the issue? Trust?
No. You're not run the buff regular enough.
I don't need to do that.
What do you mean by you don't need to do that?
I don't have to do that. That is not what this is meaning like anything is about. That's the thing, right? Men make the relationship based on sex. It's not only about that. That is one of the top priorities, right? If we are in a relationship, come on, we have to have some kind of fun, some kind of excitement. But that is not what a relationship is all about, huh?
It's not what it's all about, but it's high on the priority list.
Of course, yeah. But have times where you'll have to understand.
Understand what?
What do you mean? If you working hard all day and you come home and you say, baby, I'm really tired tomorrow night, and I don't have understanding. And the first thing they'll say, them women don't have understanding. But that is what we need. Understanding.
When I say every night, the issue is when a week passes and you want to give man no pum pum.
It is sometimes like that, and that is where I would say, like if you and your person not on good terms, that would happen.
You know, I mash up whole heap of relationship. People always ask why relationship not last after you get children. When women get children, them tend to forget. The mommy mode is activated and them forget to them have a man. So them go through a thing where them call postpartum depression, and them not feel as sexy as one time. And you forget to you have a man. And then you worry, then the man is a wicked person when him run into the arms of another woman. But you in yourself have to understand as a woman, regardless of what you're going through,
You have to still,
you still have a man. Is it? So even if you are just lay down on your back and give him little, it's important.
Of course.
To maintain that.
I didn't say that it wasn't important. And just lying down on your back is not it's not that what kind of advice is that?
No, if you don't feel good about yourself, I mean, different strokes for different folks. But you see how understanding I am, though.
Yes, you are.
I'm willing to take it, they're just laying down,
Because you want what you want. You want that satisfaction. Is you want it.
Right.
And that is just a man. A man cannot he don't take no for an answer.
I don't take no for an answer, I take a lot of no's. You think no girl can call me name Panda R-word? I don't run those kind of jokes. I don't even know how to look at a woman. I tell you how my thing go. I approach a girl. I tell her my intentions. And if she want to work, if she interested, we might work. But me ain't no convincing, my friend. No. And that's how my thing work. Me no look, girl.
I have a question for you, right? Why the first time a man say a woman, the first thing he does want is pum pum? And
it's in our nature. It's in our nature.
Does all pum pum feel the same?
No. No, definitely not. Definitely not.
That was wondering, you know. I was really wondering.
No, man, you have good old man. You have good old, and you have old when you're good. You have some pussy with loose, you know. But it got a warmth. It got a warmth. And a wetness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, call to them, chili. Oh God, boy.
I realize I like that kind of conversation, you know.
Yeah.
You look like you're rude. Anyhow.
Very rude. Very nasty. Very demure. I tell you, I would do some things to you see.
If you?
I would do some things to you. Some unforgettable things to you. I'll still say I shake your head.
Shake?
Shake your head, yeah. See things I'm going to do to you.
I'll take a gulp.
Gulp indeed.
Yeah.
Don't play with me. Play with things are safe.
I'm not playing.
So with the music now, what direction are you planning to take your music other than just dancehall? Like what kind of dancehall music are you planning to do? Is it that you're going on that sweet girl, safe side, or you're planning to take it more sexual? Are you planning to take it to the bad girl side there and bust over and you know?
Well, I'm not versatile, and it all depends on the mood.
Mm-hmm.
But with the dancehall, seeing that, well, you know, I have a love for R&B, and I have that soft tone. You know, I infuse the R&B with the dancehall.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even the soca. When I'm doing soca, I infuse that R&B flavor. But apart from that, I'm more or less loving Afro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in love right now with Afro beats. But as I said before, I am open to just creating. I just want to see where I'm going to, you know, reach, how far the vocals. I just want to manifest it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what's that ideal collab or that one collaboration you'd like to have? It can be more than one, and it have to just be one.
Local or international?
Local, international, regional.
Well, I'm open to collaborations locally. I have a few collabs that is on my list right now with a few local artists. International, I would say Chris Brown, Nikki, if I have the chance. You know, I'm not limiting. I just want to just explore. Yeah. And create with great people with great energy.
And what can we look forward to from you?
You can look forward to a lot. Right? A lot of great music. You know, at times I could be a bit raw and raunchy. I won't say raunchy, I won't use that word. I could be a bit raw, but you know, that's life. We was not talking a little spicy topic. That's just life. That's how we here. Stop running from the fact that we came from Vice. You know? But
Pum pum, bring me come. You talk about bring me come. Hey, I'm a Gaza fan. Hey, darling, tell the people. Tell the people where them can find you on the socials.
Right, hi everyone. So you can find me on Instagram at Anthonell_Bravo. On TikTok, same Anthonell_Bravo, Queen AB. Yeah.
All right, sir.
YouTube.
Anthonell Bravo, aka Queen AB.
Queen AB. And y'all can subscribe to my YouTube because I have a lot of stuff coming with great contents.
All right, hear that, people. Anthonell Bravo,
Queen AB.
Queen AB.
Yeah.
And Big Bum come up on my Friday night evening, you know. Love is in the air. Anyways, Perspectives Podcast. Until next time, people.
Hoy, and I said nobody now believe it. Well, if them here say I beat it, me and the pastor, me not go preach it to how we all it down. Yeah, man, it's Dejure, and I mean giving you a different perspective on Perspectives Media. Easy.
Perspectives Media.